Welcome to the Adequate Gaming channel. This is Whitaker, bringing you another Holy Grail Elden Ring video. Today we're going to be picking up all of the Larval Tears. There are in fact 18 of them and 17 locations. The first one we're going to be getting is here in Limgrave. There is only one here, and this one's a little bit hidden. So let's go grab it. Heading from the Guild Lake South bonfire, this bonfire that we're right here, we're going to go ahead and go up this hill. You see that guy right there? Oh yeah, that guy doesn't look like it, but he's a heavy hitter. To go ahead and premise this video, I have turned off all of the AI and am able to one-shot things, just to keep time flowing a little bit faster and to show you guys what you'll be up against. So this gentleman right here, once you go ahead and kill him, here's a surprise. You've got to go ahead and fight this rune bear right here. And once you kill him, he will drop a Larval Tear. Alright, here we are. And here's your first Larval Tear. On to the second one. Alright, for the second tier, you're going to want to head to Calid in the Cathedral of the Dragon Communion Church, right here along the south. We're going to be heading right over here along the cliffs. This is another one that's considered a surprise, so go ahead and be ready to fight. This little graveyard right here marks the location that we're looking for. There's going to be one little NPC up here that, instead of turning into a rune bear, will turn into a troll this time. Alright, right here. Here we are. And once he dies, this will be what you're fighting, so make sure you're ready. Go ahead and kill him. And you will get your second Larval Tear. This will be the only Larval Tear in Calid. Alright, on to our third. And for our third Larval Tear, this one's going to be in Liurnia. There are going to be quite a few of them here. I do believe 4 in this area. Some of them require a little bit more than the others, but keep in mind that you do have to do a painting and have at least 3,000 runes. But not for this one. This one, we have to go fight another monster that is not what it seems. Go ahead and start up at the fallen ruins of the Lake Grace and make your way south a little bit. We're actually going to be heading around this gazebo area. Now, if you take a look over at this gazebo once you get here, about here on the map, you will notice that there are a few lobsters here. Most of them are just kind of standing very still, not really doing much, but there is a patrolling lobster over on this side, and this is the one that we want. And once we kill him, surprise, surprise, a grafted scion. Alright, go ahead and get your revenge on this guy for mucking up your life in the beginning of the game, and let's keep going. For our fourth Larval Tear, it can be found in the village of the Albinorex. So basically, as soon as you get over to the Liurnia Lake shore, follow the left-hand coast and go underneath this big cave-like structure, and you will wind up here. Once you've reached this, you've gone a little too far, but we're going to go ahead and go to it, and we're going to backtrack a little bit. There is a small graveyard. It'll be on the right-hand side as you walk up this side ramp. And it will just be sitting right here on this body. Alright, on to the fifth Larval Tear. This one's going to require a little bit of work. It's actually a reward for finding the location of this painting. This will be located in the Altus on the east side of Liurnia. Go ahead and examine the painting, acquire it to your inventory, and let's go find that location. Unfortunately, for the rest of this one, you will need access to the Carian Manor, and to have at least beat the Royal Moongazing Grounds boss. Once you go ahead and defeat her, make your way out, turn right, and make your way down the cliff, we're going to be heading over here to somewhat of a graveyard. And here we are. And he is going to leave behind one apparently juvenile scholar cap and juvenile scholar robes. Look at us. Extras. But what we care about is this. Fortunately enough, the next one is also within this area. Alright, for the next one in this area, since you already have access to the Three Sisters, here is Saluvius's Rise, which will be right over there. Right about where this beetle is, you're going to be able to hop down and do a little bit of parkour. And once we make it all the way down to the bottom, there is going to be a vendor that we can have access to. So go ahead and make your way down here carefully, and we're going to be going pretty much right through that hole there. All right. He doesn't look it, but this gentleman is in fact a vendor. Go ahead and talk to him and browse his store, and you can get a Larval Tear for 3,000 runes. All right, there we go. And that will be all for the Liurnia area. All right, for Larval Tear number 7, we're going to be going to the Altus Plateau. We're going to be making our way right here. There should be this little set of ruins. You can just go ahead and make your way from the outer wall battleground and take the path around. But right here in these ruins, there's going to be this gentleman right here. And lo and behold, another hidden monster. There he is. So be prepared to fight this bad boy when you come to get it. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, for our 8th Larval Tear, this one's going to be up in Mount Gelmir. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but who cares. Anyway, this one is going to be another transforming buddy old pal, and it's going to take the form of that skeleton right there. What you can go ahead and do is, once you find the Volcano Manor and you get to the tip of it, continue down the side to go ahead and pop that side of grace. And right before you hit this Erdtree over in this direction, you will come across these gates. Well, they're not really gates, they're more pikes with hanging people. And here is your quarry. And be careful, because this is what you have to fight. Be prepared for that, and go ahead and take him out for your Larval Tear. Alright, for our 9th Larval Tear, you will need access to the mountaintops of the giants, and along with that, you will need access to the secret Haligtree area. Once you've gotten there, the inner consecrated snowfield will be your closest site of grace. Just go ahead and head southeast from that, and this gentleman right here will be your target. And here we have another rune bear. Go ahead and take him out, and you've got yourself a Larval Tear. I would like to go ahead and premise that the rest of these Larval Tears will be in the underground areas, the Sofria River, Nokron, and Nokstella. So spoiler warning if you haven't seen any of those just yet. And for the 10th Larval Tear, it'll be here in the Sofria River. And this side of grace right here, the Worshipper's Woods, is going to be the closest side of grace. Basically what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to head a little south and climb up along this ridge, and there's going to be a merchant down in this area. Right along that pathway. Alright, see you when we get there. Alright, with our side of grace just being right over there, once you've followed this pathway, go ahead and come in here into not so secret area until you get to your merchant right down here. He's going to go ahead and sell one for 3,000 runes. Go ahead and buy that up, and on to the next one we go. For the 11th tier, we're going to go right at the beginning of Nokron. Right over there will be where you enter with the Nokron Eternal City Grace. And in the southwest corner, there's going to be a little building with your Larval Tear on this body right here. Alright, on to the next one. For the 12th tier, once you travel a little further into Nokron, you're going to run across this boss door right there. Before you go into it, there's going to be a gazebo right here. I would watch out though. There seems to be some friends that want to drop in for a surprise. So go ahead and grab it and run away. And as it is the boss door that was next to the gazebo up there, is going to be the location for the next 2 Larval Tears. If you don't know who this boss is, minor spoilers ahead. I'm probably not going to show the boss, but I'll show him dying and getting the 2 Larval Tears. Once you defeat that boss, you will get 2 Larval Tears and the Silver Tear Mask. Whoever that one was. Mysterious as it is. Alright, on to the next one. For the 15th tier. This one's going to be a little bit farther into Nokron. It's actually going to be in the Knight's Sacred Ground. So here was the last tier. Go ahead and make your way down and around. You will have to parkour through some of the city, but it's a pretty linear path. And once you make your way into this room right here, this little ball is going to house your next Larval Tear. He will start to move once you are in the room and will try to run you over. So go ahead and just smack him up and get your tear. Alright, here we go. Alright, for our 16th Larval Tear. This one is going to be right over in Nokstella, right in the ball that is slowly rolling towards me. Go ahead and take out that ball and get it. And that is right here on the map. The Nokstella Eternal City being the closest side of Grace. Go ahead and make your way up the stairs and around the side. And right when you get to the bridge, it should be rolling down at you to attack. Go ahead and pick that up. And on to the next one. Alright, and the next one's actually pretty close by for the 17th Larval Tear. Go ahead and finish crossing that bridge, take a right, and you'll enter this room right here. That ball up there, and there'll be a few of these silver blob enemies in here. Go ahead and take them all out. And once you kill the ball, you'll pick up that tear. Alright, on to the last and final one. And for the final one, the first ball that you killed on the bridge in Nokstella, you continue up that staircase until you reach the top up here. And that ball will be right in the room towards the end of Nokstella. Do be very careful on this one though. There's going to be a lot of those silver tears dropping from the ceiling. I do believe you won't be able to get the ball to drop until you open this chest. I'm not entirely sure about that. If you have the answer, go ahead and put it in the comments below. But for the sake of this video, this is tier number 18. And also, if anyone knows what any more of them might be, go ahead and put that down in the comments. So far, we've only been able to find 18, but who knows? Elden Ring is full of secrets. There might be some hidden ones out there that nobody's found yet. This is the Adequate Gaming Channel. I'm Whitaker. I hope everyone enjoyed the guide and found it helpful. Till next time.